Hello, and welcome to Bees and Tea Stitching. I'm your host, Sebastian. Selena is somewhere around here, I'm not really sure. Um, hello, welcome to my little corner of the internet. This is where I talk about cross stitching, my cat, life, all that other good stuff. As for life, going to be going to a little thing this weekend. I'll talk to you guys about it when I get back. I think I've talked about it a little bit, but it should be fun. I'll enjoy that. I'm going to take a little stitching. Oops, sorry. Let me close this. But it's very unlikely that I will actually get any actual stitching done. So we'll see on that. I may not have a lot of stitching to show you next weekend. I don't have a ton. I don't have as much to show you this week as I had last week. Um, but the next weekend I'll be going to a retreat. So 2 weeks from now, I'll have a nice big one where I'm sure I'll have a lot of stuff to show you guys. Um, but yeah, yeah, that's about it. Selena is wandering around, but I don't know if she's going to show her face. We'll see. But let me go ahead. This will probably be a fairly short one. I don't have a whole ton of stuff to show you. Come here. Hey, come on. No, she doesn't want to come up. Anyway, so I don't have a ton to show you, but I will start. Let me see. I did not organize these things. Okay, that's a no. That's a no. That's a no. That's a yes. That's a no. And that's a no. Okay. Trying to figure out what I need to show you guys on the fire tablet first. So the first one I will show you, is this on the fire tablet? Yeah, this is on the fire tablet, isn't it? Yes, it is. Okay, sorry, I just had to double check. All right, sorry about that. Okay. Got a bunch of weird things coming up on my screen here. There we go. Okay, so the first one I'm going to show you should be an old favorite in the Garon Toten Bags bag that has nothing to do with what's actually in it, of course. Let me do the edit, show PDF. There we go. Alright, so this is Heaven and Earth Designs. Okay, my cat showed something weird. Artwork by Leanne Seed. This is Storybook Strength. There we go. Come on. There we go. There we go. There's the ticket. So there you go. That is Storybook Strength. As far as I know, I think that's the only page that I have. And let me go back here. And I have 6,350 stitches out of 17,850. I am 35.57% done, so I am over a third of the way done, which is really super cool. All right, there we go. Move that down. Here we go. Okay. When you're working on things like this, it's kind of hard to see what's changed, but essentially, I'm just working in this area and over in this area. These kind of two darker shades. And Selena's going to try to come in from the side. Come on, Selena. Come on. Come on. Come on. Okay. Anyway, she's staring at me. But anyway, so I'm kind of working in this sort of area right now. So like I said, I'm trying to fill all this in. I'll fill in that corner, and then I'll start moving down. This is the edge of the fabric here. So I did work down that side a little bit more, and this is about as far down as I can go before I need to start coming in again for the size of the hoop. So yeah, obviously there's still quite a few little places I need to get a few stitches in, but I am getting some big blocks of color in there. So that is that one. And she's actually, hold on, she's mad that I have taken over her spot. Hold on just one moment, guys, because heaven forbid Queen Sheba does not get her spot. Hold on, Selena. Hold on. Let me move all this stuff so Her Majesty can stay there. Alright, cool. There. Now you have your... There. You have your donut. Okay. Anyway. So, that is that one. The other one that I have on Pattern Keeper. There it is. Yes. Hello. Hi, Selena. I will show her in just one second here. Let me view PDF. This is the long dog that I did not mean to start. Accidental start, I guess. But this is all, oh, not, was it Crafty Emily? Yeah, I believe it was Crafty Emily's fault on this one. She's actually, I would highly recommend going to watch her. I love her videos, and she also has a Ko-Fi where she sells stuff. She has really cool, I've actually gotten some fabric from her, and also a couple of needle minders, so definitely worth checking out. But she is a huge long dog sampler stitcher, and she found this one. It was free. I don't know if it still is, but it was free on her website. It's called Wishful Thinking. Oh, there we go. May we live in slightly less interesting times. So there you go. That is that one. And I am at 750 out of 8,208. So I'm at 9,000. I'm sorry. Wow. 750 out of 8,208. I am 9.14%. Oh, I did forget to say, this is all the called fors on a DMCs on an 18 count easy grid. So I forgot to say that. 2 over 1. This is 2 over 1 or 3 over 1. This is, I believe this is 3 over 1 because it's a 14 count. It's an unknown 14 count that I had in my stash, and the thread is Live and Die LA Strange, which I thought was appropriate. So it's called that because it's Doctor Strange's colors, but because this is, living in less interesting times, I thought that the Strange was appropriate for it. So, there you go. Ta-da! So these are actually, this is where the words start, May We Live, starts there. And so I've got a little bit of the top part of it going on there. And I'm not doing any sort of fussy cutting or anything. I'm just kind of I'm trying to be a bit mindful of, where I start and restart colors, but I'm not doing any fussy cutting or following the threads or anything like that, making it being very strict about where the threads go. But yeah, this is a very cool piece of fabric. I have no idea where I got it from, but it's really, really neat. I really love it. It's a very cool purpley, pinky blue sort of colors, and so I think that goes well. Oh, I forgot to say, this is in a Def Leppard bag by shoot, I just dropped something. Black Cat Egg Stitchery. There we go. Which I believe was on Etsy. Yes, it was on Etsy. There you go. I don't know if she's still around. I will put that. There we go. I will put that up in case she still is. I have not checked, but it's a great bag. It's a very cool bag. So if she is still in business, she is still selling her stuff, I would definitely recommend going to take a look. Alright, so let me go get the thing that fell on the ground here real quick. There we go. And I will also take this opportunity. There you go. That is the cat and the donut. Hello, Selena. Hello, you big black thingy. Alright, anyway. So, she is on her donut. Sorry about that. There we go. So she is on her donut and happy. So that means if Selena is happy, everyone is happy, right? Isn't that how it is with the cat? If the cat's happy, everyone's happy. Oh, she is just giving me a look. All right, I'll stop annoying you. All right, now this one is one you guys have. Did I show it to you last week? I think I showed this to you last week. I think I just started last week back in on this one after not doing anything with it for quite a while. So I think if you guys were here last week, you saw this one. It is in I believe this is a stitch and button bag. I think. Yeah, I believe it is. Anyway, I believe it's a stitch and button bag. And this is kind of an old favorite. So this is a Forbidden Fiber Co. So this was a mystery, which means it came with the fabric, the thread, one of the needle minders that's on here, and all that good stuff. And it was supposed to be a mystery, and the mystery's already over, but I still need to finish stitching this. So this is called However Improbable. It is in black and white on purpose because you're not supposed to know what the colors are. So it says, when you have eliminated the impossible, whatever remains, however improbable, must be the truth. So there you go. And I've gotten through 10 of the 13 colors, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I'm just starting on the 11th. I'm just starting on the 11th color, up at the top of 221B. I probably need to go ahead and I'm probably going to move this a little bit, but you can see the top of the 221B and the when you have up at the top there and a couple of the lanterns. So there's going to be kind of a little dome of color up here. So there you go. And you can kind of see, I know this is the back, but so you can kind of see the writing and the little, this is going to be the doorway, and a couple of planters on the side of the door. So there you go. I am probably going to take this weekend, appropriately, and so may or may not get it done. We'll see, or get some of it done. I won't get all of it done, obviously. There is a lot of door. There's all this black that has to be done, which is the color after. So this is kind of a light blue up here that I'm about to do, and then all this black. And then I'm not sure what the last color is, to be honest with you. It's whatever 762 is. Hold on, kind of curious now. I mean, since I'm pretty much at the end, I don't think it's really much of a So let me go to Google real quick. I know you guys are probably telling me right now what DMC 762 is, without, you know. Okay, so it's like looks like it's a light to medium-ish gray. So there you go. But yeah, so there you go. So I've got essentially what is 3756. So super light blue up here, and then I've got black, and then I've got gray, which I'm not sure where the gray is going exactly. I'll have to see. But there you go. That is However Improbable. I don't know why I zipped this back up. So that one is one that will definitely be traveling with me this weekend. Alright. I've got 3 more to show you. Let me go ahead and go to this one. I meant to show this one after the other long dog, but I did not, so oh well. So you guys who have been here for a while know what's in here. This is definitely a Vicky Stitch and Button bag. She has the same bag. She is working on the same project. Although she is a bit behind because she's been working on other things, which I understand. There is also another person, I believe. I think it's Kate from Fickle Stitches that's working on it as well. I'm trying to think. It's one of the 2 Fickle Stitches, but I think it's Kate who's also working on it. Who is actually closer to where I am on this. So This is Long Dog Samplers. You Belong to Me. Look at that. It's so pretty. All the Egyptian stuff. I am definitely into Egyptian stuff. I have been to Egypt. I would love to go back, although I don't think it's going to happen. But yeah, so I'm definitely into that kind of stuff. So let me get this. There we go, off the side here. So, ta-da! There we go. I was working before. I was working over in the Camel and over in this area. I believe I don't remember if I did some over here, or I think I did. I think I finished this part up, and then I started down here and into these are a couple of smaller camels over here. So this is the end. So once I get to down here, that is the end of row 2, and then I just have one more row of 4 pages to go. So uh, there is a little bit of a light at the end of this tunnel. I keep forgetting to say that. This is 3/1 on the with the called for Forbidden Fiber Co. um threads on whatever the Forbidden Fiber Co. fabric was. I think it was toasted coconut. There we go. On 16 count toasted coconut. So that's that one. And then this one is 2/1 with sulky. I'm sorry, 2/1 with what's the silk company? Silks for You. 2/1 with this, and 1/1 with the sulky. So it's both 2/1 and 1/1 on this one. So it sounds a little weird, but it works out fine. The sulky has great coverage with 1/1 on 16, and this is a 16 count papyrus from what's that fiber? What's the fabric company? The fabric company that does the printed fabrics. My mind is blanking on their name right now. I can't think what they're called now, but anyway, so yeah, that's that one here. And I guess I'll do this one next. So this is in the Beagle bag, which is definitely a Vicky Stitch and Button. And this one, I don't know, I may or may not get done for the centennial, anyway, whatever it is, for the US. But this is RTM, American Pride. There we go. And this is 2/1, not called for, my own colors, on a 18 count Stormy Night by Zweigert. So let me move some of this stuff over. There we go. All right. There we go. Scooch that over a little bit. But anyway, so we're kind of working down. We're kind of in Texas over here. And then once I've kind of gone this way, I'm going to go back up and do the blue where, then it'll, stop about here-ish and go to the red and white again. So there you go. So I'm just kind of working down in this area, not anything too terribly exciting, but just, a lot of little stitches, switching colors a few times, but enjoying it. It's actually a really nice stitch. It's not mindless. You do have to pay attention where you're going, but it's not a hard stitch either. I've been very much enjoying just either watching a movie or watching something on YouTube or something like that and stitching, and I can pay enough attention to it to where it's not going to be a problem. So all right. And the last one, I really hope I'm not going through these too fast. And I should have said, there's no new starts, no finishes, no FFOs, and no I didn't get anything at my LNS this week. So there was something that was tempting, but I am doing a bunch of traveling and stuff, so I kind of decided against it. So I'll probably get them a little bit later. But the last one, also in a Vicky Stitch and Button bag, which is kind of appropriate this time. This is where is it? There we go. Heartstring Samplery. Baby It's Cold Outside. One that I've wanted to start for a long time. I've had for quite a long time. And so I finally started it when we had a bit of a cold snap here a while ago. A month or two ago, I guess. A month, yeah. Anyway, but yeah, so a month-ish, month and a half, something like that, and so got a bit done, but um, I also remember why I'm not really big on doing houses because I'm, you know, struggling a bit with the house. But there we go. There we are. So what I did was some of the roof. I think I finished off that little thing. Worked on the roof a little bit, and I've worked on the side of the house. So now we're getting to the main part of the house. But yeah, that is how that's looking. This is called for colors, except for one. I think I changed one. Um, on a 2/1 16 count opalescent honey by Bestitch Me. Yeah, you can see it on the video. You guys can see the opalescent on here. It's a pretty shiny one. It's very pretty. So, um, yep, that is that one. I thought about maybe doing it on a gray for kind of a gray stormy night, but I saw this opalescent one and I was like, I think just with because it's got kind of the snow and stuff, I just thought, and I don't have a blue opalescent as far as I know. I don't think I do. I only have a few opalescents, very very few. There we go. I decided to go ahead and do it on this one, which I'm fine with. I'm very happy with the way that it looks. So hold on, one more quick look. She has settled down. There we go. Look at that. Look at that sweet girl. Yes, I know. Anyway, okay. Last time I'll do that, I promise. Sorry. Don't mean to make you guys dizzy. All right. That is really about it. I'm having to make this kind of short just because of travel stuff. And hopefully you guys have not been hearing, there's a little bit of background noise, but since my mic is facing forward, I'm hoping it's not catching it. If it is, I do apologize. But yeah, so that's about all. I do have that retreat next weekend, but I believe that I should still be able to get a video done before. There's a tiny chance I won't, so if I don't, I do apologize. But I don't think we'll be leaving until later Thursday. I'm gonna double check this week on that. But yeah, I think that's about all. If you guys could just like and comment and subscribe. Like I always say, I don't get paid for it. It just helps in the algorithm. And if you hit the little notification, you'll know when I'm putting these up. Also, there is a Ko-fi down below, so if you want to buy me a coffee, obviously um, no pressure on that whatsoever. I think that's about all I can think of. So, until hopefully next week, from me and from a sleepy Selena over here, we will talk to you later. Bye.